Hello everyone and welcome back to Jade. Again. Uh, Last time, Evelyn was acting weird and we became friends with Blake. That was neat. Um, I'm not sure when this video might come out because I might I might make the events voice acted instead, or maybe. I kind of just wanted to get some expectations, I guess. Anyways, back to this. And so we are. And so here we are. Oh yeah, Evelyn was acting weird uh, for the event. Juniors Club. New design, new opening, new era. Not that I've seen the old version, but that's what the promotional material says. Anyways, I don't really know much about clubs, but I love the place. The colors in particular mesh so well together. What did you say the name of the designer was? Honey Void. That's familiar. Is that a reference to the that Bunny Void? One of Velvet's teammates introduced her to me, and man, isn't she something. Speaking of which, where's Evelyn? Wasn't she with you? Actually, she's already inside. She left before, so we did wait. She left before we did, so we didn't catch a glimpse of her new clothes. Eh? How in tarnation did I miss her? I've been here since this afternoon. Oh, maybe they've seen her. Hey girls. As I follow Yang's gaze to properly identify the they in the sentence, I see her lay eyes on two peculiarly dressed girls who do not look out of place in the club though. They seem to be trying their darnest to ignore Yang. Come on, don't be like that. Who's the boss tonight? As she says that, the two girls look at each other and sigh before reluctantly walking closer to us, which allows me to take a better look. Hey Melanie. Milsha, how's it going? Oh gosh. My voice too loud. I'll find out later. Well, enough until we had to interact with you, Chrome Cow. If you need a milking, I'm afraid we're fresh out of empty jugs. Oh wow, these two do not like Yang. Poster girls for sore losers, are you? You just got lucky, Goldilocks. Enjoy the memory, because it was a one-time occurrence. Yeah. Have you seen a rabbit faunus girl with purple hair today? Not that I can think of. Maybe she had a costume with a wig. That would explain it. There's no way anyone could have recognized her that way. She was the one with the trench coat. A trench coat? Yeah, that does sound like something Evelyn would do. How do you know that? Ninja secret. Ninjas. You can't leave me hanging like that, Blake. So, wanna head in? The crowd's moving.
Gladly.
Let's. Garrus avoided us enough. Good, thanks all the same. Melanie and Milsha, right? Their features are almost identical. Are these two twins? And hey, they're the girls from that poster I took a picture of for Velvet. It was an ad for this place then. Well, at least someone remembered to thank us. I swear on this hairpin I will tear her hair down. Yikes, what the heck did Yang do to be hated so much? Somehow, I really don't want to know. So, this is a club.
So many people.
Dang, it's like another climate in here. I know, right? It's a Saturday. It's Saturday? Wait, what did I do last episode? And it's an opening for a new place, so it's to be expected. But wow, the mass of people dancing or just hanging around in here increases the heat to another level.
You should really forego the jacket, Jackie, or you won't survive.
That voice, Evelyn? I feel a grin coming to my face. Finally got you.
It's not like you caught me, bucko. I just stopped running.
I turned around, the curiosity that has driven me crazy about to finally be satiated. Ah. Evelyn?
I got you, I got you, I got you! That's the reaction I wanted.
Gots above, Carrots. You really went all out. You went all out with this costume, didn't you?
And I even managed to not mess the colors up this time.
You look so pretty, Evelyn.
I wonder what kind of colorblind she is. Yeah, so pretty. Don't get me wrong, Evelyn looks pretty in her normal clothes or uniform, but this costume looks tailor-made for her to look her very best, on a level that her other clothes don't even neighbor.
More! Praise me more!
I feel underdressed. This is a new sensation.
No. Stop right there, partner.
What?
Excuse me?
Evelyn has turned in Penny's direction and is now poking her in the chest with one finger and a big pout on her face.
This is a party. You're supposed to have fun, not mope because you don't have a pretty custom-made dress authored by an awesome tailor.
Evelyn. Penny is looking in my direction, probably looking for help.
But
No buts. Initiate cheerup.exe.
I haven't downloaded that patch yet. I mean, what?
Huh? Garrett's, I admire your spirit, but I doubt your partner can simply cheer up on command like a computer.
True. We need drastic measures then.
Poor Penny. I bet poor me in a few seconds. She's turning in my direction, so I wonder what kind of setup for...
David, dance with Penny.
What?
Run that by me again?
You, my partner, the dance floor.
But I can't!
What? Are you saying you're too good to dance with my partner, the Cabigas?
Oh, so that's how it's pronounced. I've been looking stupid for like 6 episodes now. The Cabigas, right? No one's mentioned this. Not in the Discord, not anywhere. No, I'm not. I'm saying I can't dance, period.
What?
Oh, wait,
Are you
what?
saying you're too good to...
I don't know how to dance either. I lack the required knowledge.
So does everyone else here. No excuses.
Oh, shoot. That scared me. Evelyn! Oi, watch it. I'm sorry. Hey!
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
That little... Are you okay, Penny?
Yes, I'm all right. Thanks for your concern.
Punting us in the spot like that... That was purposely misrepresented sentence. Penny.
Oh, I see.
Hey, watch it, pal. And he completely ignored me.
I guess we only have a limited space to move.
Shoot, I forgot to turn off my phone. Yeah, we should get out.
Huh? But why?
Because we can't dance?
I know that, but maybe we could try?
Well... You sure you're okay with me?
Absolutely.
See, my methods may be out there, but I bring results.
I do seem to be having fun, although, Carrots, I'm surprised. After that thing in the library, I didn't think you'd give the first dance to Penny.
Oh, it's no big deal. She's been looking forward to this ever since Yang invited us. She's my partner and such a sweet girl. She can't have his first dance. I'll get something else.
You mean here? But where would you even?
I didn't come here early just for the surprise effect, you know.
I don't understand. Oh my gods, how long have we been dancing? I'm drenched in sweat and my legs are cramping. And yet Penny seems completely unaffected. How much energy does she have? Penny, I need a break.
You need a... Oh, of course.
Alright, we found out that Penny absolutely loves dancing.
I'm so sorry. I should have realized...
Hey, it's okay. Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it?
Thanks, David,
For what?
for indulging me. Dancing with me. Ever since I met you, I've done so many new things. Met new people. I just wanted to say thank you for being my friend and being there for me.
There's no need to thank me for that, but you're welcome, Penny. I guess her finding me was a catalyst for a big change in her life, considering what General Ironwood is like, and what she told me about her past. I'm glad I could make that change happen. Mystery Spider... be damned.
Speaking of friends, Penny, we got a problem.
Evelyn? What happened?
What do you mean a problem?
Ruby drank too much. Ugh.
Wait, what? You can't catch me, Weiss. Yang, this is all your fault. Ah, come on. Let her live a little, I say. The party has officially gone off rails. Why would someone let her drink, period? She's 15.
She's also a
I
hunter
knew
in
it.
training at a secondary grade combat academy. Since we start going on life-risking missions on the first-year curriculum, we are adults in the eyes of the law.
Huh. Seriously?
Anyway, Weiss needs some help for a pincer maneuver.
Oh, certainly. I'll see you later then, David. Be sure to hydrate.
So, had fun?
Oh, yeah, I did, but man, did that tire me. Why is it that I got cramps despite aura?
Because it's not damage from a threat. It's damage from exertion. If it blocked that as well, no one would be able to exercise.
Makes sense.
Hey, if you want to rest, there's the upper floor.
Oh, well, I can just sit on one of these chairs.
Instead of a large, soft couch.
What are you getting at? How am I supposed to say no to that? Let me just grab a drink.
Already thought of that.
What? Hey, Evelyn. Wait a minute. Isn't this the VIP room?
Courtesy of the owner.
Evelyn, how did you get the keys to this room?
I borrowed them from Yang.
Borrowed as in...
Hey, I asked if I could use it. Honestly, you think so little of me?
Well, I don't know. You gave me a phone credit card the first day I met you. It's not that I think so little of you. It's that you would find it amusing.
Oh, can't deny that. But I couldn't really do it.
You couldn't? What stopped you?
Didn't want to risk an interruption.
Interruption? Interruption of what? I sit on the nearby couch and grab one of the water bottles on the small table. Ah, I needed that. You need this room to do something in particular?
You could say that. Yes.
Why is she getting so close all of a sudden? Evelyn?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that thing about personal space?
I do.
And...
Well, do you remember?
Oh,
But I don't really care much about that rule.
She's in my lap. She's sitting in my lap. And her arms are on my shoulders. My face is warming up. My heart is beating way too fast, and I can't stop looking at her eyes. Did I let the bottle fall to the ground? What am I doing with my hands? Where do I put them?
What's wrong? You're shaking.
It's not something wrong, but Evelyn, what are you...
I knew I would need to spell it out. David, there's a cute girl sitting in your lap in a secluded room. What do you think is happening here?
I'm gonna get demonetized. Oh wait, I can't even make money. I'm not. It's just... Is this real life?
No fantasy.
Her arms slowly move backwards, trailing on my shoulders until her hands grip them softly. I can feel her heat and a lovely floral scent coming off her skin and hair. Evelyn? Penny caught me. Penny wins. Never, ever let her go. In fact, may I suggest the drunk tank, as the vernacular goes. I don't think that will be necessary, but I will be sure to keep her restrained until the effects of inebriation die down. Considering her body size, it may be a while. Not a problem, leader. As David may testify, I have plenty of energy. Now let's go, Ruby. Whee! To the drunk... No, Ruby. Drunk tank. Blank shank? Drunk tank. Honestly, sometimes it feels like I have a big overgrown baby as a partner. Want to trade? Sorry, I kinda got attached to David. Also, Penny and Evelyn would never forgive me. Speaking of Evelyn, I saw her persuade David and Penny to dance, but then I caught a glimpse of her pulling him upstairs a little while ago. What's up with that? You seem to have the whole picture. I do? You mean, that's peculiar. That's our team in a nutshell. I see, but as leader, aren't you worried that this will end badly? Honestly, if it was anyone but Penny, Evelyn and David involved, I wouldn't be worrying. But because it's them, I actually think this will go well. For everyone except you, I guess. Excuse me? Just saying, if it goes well as you think it goes, you all share the same sleeping space. Oh, God's bloody darn it, I hadn't thought about that. You never do until it happens. You should have seen my face the first time my older sister snuck a boy into our room during a party. Oh no. You know, Weiss, you're different than what I thought you to be. Didn't think a Schnee could talk about this kind of stuff. No, that's not what I meant. Jack, it's okay. I understand. I may not be involved in the family business yet, but I read the news growing up. I heard the rumors. I remember the name Ivory. So, it was no rumor. No. I was there when it happened. You mean your father? I don't even know what to say. This is unforgivable. You're crying? I apologize. It's just the Schnee Company was founded by my grandfather, Nicholas. My mother's father, my father, made it big and more profitable than it's ever been. But he's also dragged it through the mud. And the blood of the people he's crushed underfoot, I'm more and more aware of it, with each day I spend away from Atlas. There's no white fang to shade it in gray this time. The Schnee Company, my grandfather's legacy, is stained with the blood of innocence. I'm sorry, Weiss. You are sorry? I know, sounds crazy. But the thing is, no matter what happened to them, I love my family, and I'm proud of them. Can you say that? My mother is a continuous drunken stupor to escape the loveless marriage she's in, and how her family is falling apart. My little brother hates me, and my father... Well, at least I have Winter, even if I rarely see her. At least her. And hey, if you ever want to talk about this, give me a call. Psst, how did I end up being the one comforted here? I told you, peculiar is our team's motto. Oh boy. Having to keep a low profile really sucks. Hopefully we can use the safe house once they arrive. Although with Bella around, I don't know exactly how safe the place will be. Honestly, the boss wanting to keep her close so far suited me just fine. I wonder about the sudden change of heart. It's not like those guys are strong enough to cause us problems. Just a Wesser would be enough. Well, at least that means the boss got strong enough to not need her protection anymore. Let's go. What just happened? Son of a... This is the third time tonight. Stupid drafts, stupid wins, stupid ruins. Where's the lighter? Oh, don't worry none, Howard. I've got you covered. Oh, that's unsettling. God darn it, Bella. What is the big idea? You almost gave me a heart attack. Only almost? Aww. Right. Also, hi, boss. Villa. Howard, you're looking scruffy. Considering I've been hiding in this force for the last week, it's to be expected. No matter how hands-off husband may be, there's no way he didn't request an investigation. He hasn't. Excuse me? He came on an airship to Vale, remember? Asked a policeman, and there's no ongoing investigation regarding an attack on Beacon students. Is he trying some kind of psychological warfare on us or something? What the heck is wrong with this? Or what the heck is the deal with this guy? He needs information. He believes he will get more out of us acting again from hunting us, so he waits. But that puts people at risk. Remember Remnant to Howard? That's a good thing for us. I know it is, but it's so dark. Enough. Wow! Bella! Who cares about some stupid old man? We care. Or we care? Considering he's one of the strongest hunters in existence. Who does nothing but sit on his in his tower all day, playing a game of imaginary chess against pieces he can't see and doesn't try to see. I didn't come here for him. I came here for my big brother. the is she talking about? Oh boy. Easy now. How are your legs?
Still a bit sore, but fine. Just help me to the bathroom.
Sure, let's try not to wake Penny and Jack.
Welcome back.
Ah! Penny? You're up already?
When did you change clothes?
I'm an early riser. Also, I thought you'd like someone to welcome you back.
That's very considerate of you, Penny.
My pleasure. Anyway, you've been out for a long time. The bulkhead Yang had prepared for the Beacon students departed at 3 a.m., but you missed it. Did something happen?
Nothing serious. We just lost track of time.
Yeah! We were distracted because we had been playing cards.
Playing cards?
Playing cards?
Yes, playing cards, David. That's why we were late, right?
Oh, right. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. I guess if you were focused on a game, you could lose track of time.
Right.
Right!
Was the game before or after intercourse?
Ah!
Evelyn, what's wrong?
Penny, you knew?
Well, her interest and desire of closeness with you increased after what happened with Howard. When you disappeared together at the club, I guess there was a decent chance of intercourse.
Oh gods, Remnant, please swallow me right now.
I want to die! I want to D-I-E die!
But I can't understand why Evelyn hid herself in the bathroom. Why did my question upset her so?
It's just we wanted to try and keep it a secret, at least for a little while.
But why?
Penny, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't want to, but then he was so funny and nice to me even though I'm a pest, and then he didn't run and he was so cool and the clothes looked so good on him and...
Evelyn, please calm down. You're starting to scare me.
Sorry, Penny, it's just Evelyn didn't want to upset you.
Upset me? How?
Because me and David, we had...
So what? Oh, goodness, you two are so silly. You thought I'd be upset because you went first, Evelyn?
Went first?
Even if I wanted to, I'm still not prepared for that kind of activity. It would be truly selfish of me to keep the two of you from enjoying yourselves in the meanwhile, no?
In the meanwhile?
Oh wait, that was me.
But after last night, I feel prepared for at least this much.
We just get a kiss.
I did it! See? It won't be long, I swear. And then we can all enjoy ourselves together fully.
Fully?
Huh? Oh my god, Garrett! Indoor voices!
Sorry, Jack.
My Jack is off today.
Not only that, you two need to get plenty of rest. Come on, Evelyn. You should get a shower first.
What are you do? Hey, no! Penny! So this is how David felt. I can walk on my own.
Actually, you were leaning on David for support earlier, so...
Ugh, stupidly observant ginger.
Jack? Yes, partner. Is she serious? Lick your lips. There's your answer. Oh my god. Is this a bad time to mention that I didn't exactly disconnect in time when... Gosh dang it.
Hey, Penny?
Yes?
Did you really mean what you said in there?
100%.
You know that normal people don't usually do this kind of thing, right?
I know. But we're not normal people, are we?
How did you get the idea?
Thanks to David.
It does bother me a little, yes. I mean, I get it. I'm not human, but it doesn't really change anything, does it? Parents, a family, a life before Beacon. I've lived without those things, and I've been doing pretty good for myself, have I not? Now we know they don't exist at all, but I'm still me. I've taken all my days here one at a time, and focused on what I do instead of where I came from. I'll just keep doing that.
He doesn't have a normal person's life or past. But he never expected it to. So he doesn't suffer for it and just makes the best of what he has.
So, since you don't have any expectations about how these kind of things work either, you wanna...
Yes, I'd like to at least try because both you and David, Evelyn, you're both important to me. And I don't want any of us to be sad.
You're a pest.
Did I say something wrong?
No, that's the problem. Penny, I mean, you're really cute, but I don't know if I like you that way. I don't know if I like girls that way.
Same here.
So, can we take it very slowly?
Of course.
Then I guess we can try.
I can never predict these chapters. Monday, day 43. Wonder if this is gonna be a long video. So, yesterday really happened. I'm thankful that we don't need to be weird around each other, but I really need to sit down and talk with the both of them. Or do I? This is so weird. Do we need ground rules? Turns? How did I even... Let's just focus on the people who want to get to me. Howard and his mystery gang. So looking for information on the flame was a bust. Barring any new dream apparitions, we can consider that trail officially cold. The flame, a cold trail. That's a laugh. And apparently the owner of the club has retired from that kind of business. Asking Yang helped proved fruitless as well. That might have also been because of her drunkenness, but... So that leaves us with exactly nothing. Other than beat the streets of Vale. Do it the long and old-fashioned way. I guess we have no choice. Huh? I wonder who it could be. I want to play Neo. That little... Is it your secret cat admirer? Oh, the girl who physically assaulted you when you couldn't shake her hand? Took her a while to call you back. I would have preferred if she never did. Let me just text back. Listen, I don't like you. You scratched and bit me, and unless you're somehow involved with the criminal underworld, you can just sod off and send. There we go. So we should probably do it bit by bit. Piece of the city by piece of the city. This, though, could also broaden our possibilities, since we don't need to talk about Howard in a way related to crime. I swear to the gods. Little multicolored, tiny, teeny, itsy, bitsy gnat. Wasn't I clear? And what if I am? You cannot be serious. She says she's involved with the criminal underworld?
Whoa!
What luck? What do you mean, good luck? It means beggars can't be choosers, bucko. But we didn't even know we don't even know if she's telling the truth. Which means we need to verify it firsthand. I hate you all so much right now. I grumble under my breath as I answer again. Let's say I believe you. What do you want in return? Meet me tomorrow evening at Junior's and we can talk more. Kisses and hugs. Seems like I got a date. Typical. I pop his cherry and he started... Okay. Sure. Laugh it up. It's not your eyes that risk being clawed out here. Alrighty then. What direction do I even go now? Maybe. Let's see our other options. Oh shoot. Well, I don't see why not. I don't know which is crazier to me. The fact that Evelyn actually likes me, what she did, the fact that Penny likes me too, or the weird relationship we're entering. Okay, done returning the book to the library. Let's go. Well, I guess it's fine if we're a bit crazy. I wasn't a normal person to begin with, so this kind of fits in a way. One step at a time. I mean, it's not like we will be forced to face any big crisis anytime soon. I found you. What in the actual... Gwen and Octavia of Team Indigo? A good afternoon to the both of you. Yeah, what she said. Good afternoon, yeah. Deja vu, you have a habit for making weird entrances, don't you? That's what she does. You should see her fighting. Anyway, that's not what we're here for today, right? But right, first of all, I apologize. I didn't even introduce myself last time. My name is Gwen Darcy. And I'm Octavia Ember. Nice to meet you. David D. Cabigas. A pleasure. Evelyn Damrot. So now that introductions are out of the way, what can we do for you? The date? Excuse me? What Gwen is trying to say is, she's here to collect on that date. Oh, no. This cannot be happening. Gwen, right? I'm sorry, but there seems to be... Oh, I know. It was dreadful of her to just run after getting an agreement. But success kind of floored her, you know? After so many rejections. So many? How many rejections are we talking about here? What is that math? 50. Would you excuse us 1 minute? Of course, take all the time you need. I know what you're thinking. Stop it. I'm not really thinking about anything except 50 times? I think it was by 50 different people. I don't know and I don't want to know. Anyway, you can't go on a date with her just because you feel sorry for her, okay? Evelyn, I wasn't going to. Oh, good. Cause that'd be bad. Even though you might feel sorry for her and despite the fact that even though she was a nervous wreck, she... Evelyn? He changed his mind, I know. Nonsense, just give them a few more seconds and... So, about that date, when would be a good day for you? For real? Yeah, of course. You're not going to run again, are you? Who? Me? Of course not. What about you just exchange scroll numbers for now? You don't have to decide everything on the spot. Right. Shall we? Of course. Thanks for your cooperation. Alrighty then. What's this? Oh gosh, I have so many choices now. Oh shoot, wait. Oh darn, I forgot to give Weiss her notes back. Good thing I remembered before going to sleep. I mean, they're old notes, but still. I told her I would give them back to her by today. Oh, David. Hi. Hey, Ruby. Sorry, I know it's kind of late. Oh, it's not that late. What can I do for you? Oh, actually, I just wanted to return this to Weiss. Uh-oh. That's one of her notebooks. Did she drop it somewhere? No. She lent it to me. You've been studying with Weiss? Yep, she's been a great help with Dust class. She took meticulous notes for the entire first semester. Crazy, am I right? Yeah, she does that. I didn't know you had been hanging out. Really? Don't you remember about the time I went with her to that desk shop? Oh yes, of course, but I mean, I thought it was just a one-time thing. So you, hit it off. I'm glad. You could say so, yeah. Anyway, I don't want to keep you from bed too much. Can I leave this with you? Oh, nonsense. You're not keeping me here at all. I mean, if you want to talk or just hang out, I'm always available, you know? Thanks for the offer, but I think that you just get cranky and bite me again. Maybe. Anyway, it's fine. I'll give this to Weiss myself. Thanks, Rubes. Have a good night. You too. Who was that, Ruby? It was David. He came by to drop this off. My notebook. You could have told me it was him. I figured he would just return it tomorrow. I didn't know you were that chummy. Oh, we're not exactly close, but he did help me with a couple things, and it's nice to have someone to speak with Dust about. I know I can be a bit too much at times. I don't know, or don't I know it? And yes, David is a cool guy, isn't he? We got in kind of a fight, and I even bit him, but he didn't mind at all. He even gave me a piggyback ride back to the dorm. Piggyback ride? And wait, that's why you came back covered in dirt that time? Yeah, it was a rough patch, but now we're closer than before because of it. I'm glad. I didn't know you were so close. Well, I made his weapons, and then he gave me cookies and so on. It's only natural we'd be extra chummy. So anyways, here's your notebook. I'll turn in for the night. Oh, yes, of course. Nighty-night. Alright. That was worth it. I wonder what these events will have. Oh, okay. Yeah, almost at a... Well, this is involved with Ruby, so I probably should if I want to go by my list that I haven't been following very well. I'm almost out of weapon oil. I wonder where Ruby gets hers. Quickest way to know is to simply ask her, I guess. Hey, Roops. That was bad. David? Big D, hi. What? I just caught on to that. I thought, it's not fair. I'm the only one with the nickname. Yeah, I figured, but the nickname itself. Think about it for a few seconds. Huh? What's wrong with Big D? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It's fine, I'll take it as a compliment, I guess. Same old Ruby. Acting first, thinking later. Do you know how our first meeting went? She literally made up all the dust supplies I had brought to the school explode. Hi, Weiss. Well, what does that have to do with anything? That was an accident. So was reducing David to his equipment. Enough accidents become a pattern, my scattered-brained partner. I'm not scatterbrained all the time. Look, I just wanted to ask Ruby something. You sure you don't want to ask me? Pretty sure Ruby knows more about weapons than you do. Yeah, I do. So shoo, we need to focus. I bet you do. Oh well, I'm always available in case the fallout proves too much for you to handle on your own, David. Thanks, I guess. You're welcome. What was that all about? Alright, me, you, and my hidden bodyguards. Neo? Here we are again. Even for a middle of the week day. The place is crowded. I sigh, feeling my shoulders relax a bit. You're thinking there's less of an opportunity for her to do anything with this many people, right? I wish. She tackled me in broad daylight in the middle of the street, remember? But with this many people, she won't have enough space, maybe. Isn't she particularly tiny? So she needs less space than usual to move around. Is she custom made to be dangerous? Anyway, calm down. We'll be watching, remember? And you're a hunter in training, getting stronger by the day. You should be able to handle her. Tell that to the scratches from the other time. The aura does nothing. Alright, she wasn't at the entrance, so I guess she must be in the inner room. I just hope I don't miss her because of her height. Ow! My calf! Someone kicked me from behind! Ouch, what was that for? She just taps her foot on the ground twice and stares at me. Oh, I get it. I walked right past her without seeing her. Sorry, I was distracted. That's a great start. She's already annoyed, which probably means no information and a world of pain for me. Look, I'm really sorry, but remember when I asked you about your connection? I'm in trouble, so I was thinking about that. Huh? What's with that knowing smile? It's like the fact I'm in some kind of trouble is not a surprise to her. You actually know something about what's happening around me, don't you? She laps briefly at me before raising her hand. Index fingers stretched out and waving left to right. Tut tut, not yet. I see, so what do you want me to do? She laughs again before grabbing onto my right hand. Oh god, oh god. What? The dance floor? She just wants to dance? Well, maybe it won't be that bad after all. Everything seems to be going well for her. Indeed, the approach wasn't exactly optimal, but the meetings seemed to be proceeding normally. Yeah, dancing is no big deal, even though she's not that... Ooh. Oh wow, she's really not a good... She's a terrible dancer. Now I understand why she had to resort to blackmail to find a dance partner. Oh wow, and here I thought mine. I hope whatever information she has is worth it, partner. My feet hurt in places I didn't know a foot had nerves in. I risked having to fight 4 people, of which one was a girl. And I even got elbowed in the stomach once. Well, at least she looked like she enjoyed herself. Doesn't make this better at all, but I held up my part of the deal. So, had fun? She nods with what seems to actually be a genuine smile. Thank the gods I didn't suffer in vain. That's good, but I should go. It's a school day. Oh, don't be like that. I'm a student, remember? And anyway, now it's your turn to hold up your part of the deal. What do you know about Howard, Neo? She sighs, looking at me in a displeased way, but she nods and holds up her scroll. I feel myself smiling as she begins typing. Now I'll finally get the information, false or true it may be, and I will never have to see her again. Finally found you. Oh, it's Emerald. Oh wow, that outfit. And the color of her skin, her eyes, her hair. She looks so exotic. Dang it, David, snap out of it. Also, she looks really annoyed, and Neo's mood soured all of a sudden when she appeared. They sent me to grab you. Remember that thing you were supposed to be there for? It's currently underway. Look, were it up to me, you could just do whatever you want. But he said something about a feeling, and that you would understand what that means. I'll be. That actually worked. Wait. Just a minute. Why is she putting her phone away? No, hey, Neo, remember this guy? Me? The information? Let's go then. I'm one other guy trying to hit on me away from... Now wait just a darned minute here. What? In case you weren't paying attention, Neo and I were talking about something here. One of those guys, huh? Look, you're definitely barking up the wrong tree here. Trust me. Have you ever danced with her? Excuse me? I did, for the last 2 hours. Good for you? My feet hurt. People were injured. I may have cracked a rib. Cracked it. What kind of dancing does that? Hers, and I endured it all for the opportunity to ask her something. I'm warning you. Get out of my face or... Then you come in. Where? Your hands. And you want her to leave with you just as she was about to tell me? Let go of my shoulders. Not a chance in... I said let go, you moron. Ow. Did someone get the license plate? Sorry, was too busy checking on your unconscious form, partner. Ugh, Jack, what? Mocha skin, green hair, red eyes. Oh, god darn it. Where's Neo? Left with her. But your scroll went off while you recovered. It did? I scrambled for the pocket of my jacket and grabbed the scroll, finding a message notification. Yes, it's from her. That was hilarious. Never seen that little macchiato lose her cool like that before. And you were pretty funny looking too. Laugh it up, sure. Hopefully that's not everything she said. As promised, here's what I know about the Faunus guy who came to us asking questions about you. Well, About the meteor and the crater, we didn't really know there was a U until we investigated. Yeah, I was guessing stuff even during our fight after all. Anyway, I don't really know the guy that well, but apparently he's working with a former associate of my partner, a guy named Wesser van Goth. Wesser van Goth. Goth? Goth? Wesser van Goth. What if I'm... Now, who's that? It's a name. We got a name, Jack. Some progress, finally. I never met the guy, but I know a few things. First, my partner believed Wesser was dead before Howard contacted him. Also, he called him quite useful, which means he must be kind of smart. And lastly, when my partner started working with him, Wesser was a third year at Beacon. What? David, you okay there? You look like you've seen a ghost. Beacon. What about Beacon? This Wesser, one of Howard's partners, he was in Beacon, Jack. A former student from Beacon is... I give Jack a grave nod. Ow. A couple of years later, when the guy graduated, he left the Vale. My partner never saw him again, which is why he thought he was dead. Just up and left without telling anyone. And he never popped up in any of the 4 kingdoms again, as far as we know. If this Wesser is still alive after 3 years in the wilds, you caught the attention of quite an interesting guy. Interesting, she says. Anyway, from now on, I'm going to be quite busy. But I had fun. If you look me up again, I'll try and meet you. Gotta go now. Hugs and kisses. I place my scroll back in my pocket and then bring my eyes up again and stare at Jack. We should get Petty and Evelyn before we discuss this further. Yeah. This is looking better and better. I mean, Howard was an amateur, but his semblance was terrifying. Now we discover that one of his allies is a full-fledged hunter. I wonder what the other two are like. But most importantly, what does the mismatched group want with me? That's enough. Mr. D. Cabigas Ara is in the red. Ugh. That was a pathetic showing. I mean, Ren is phenomenal in hand-to-hand combat, but I made some amateur mistakes because I was distracted. Something weighing on your mind. Yes, it shows, huh? It does, but you considered your mistakes and the reason for it on your own. Amateurs do not know why they're hurt. So that's a sign of progress. Thanks, Ren. If only he knew that half the reason is because of your feet. I know, right? Ara seems to be so arbitrary. It's like it lets certain types of damage and pain in just to teach users lessons. Jack isn't back yet, huh? No, she told us to go ahead and wait for her in the cafeteria while she finishes talking with the headmaster. Alright, you two go ahead. Then I'll go wash up and change. Then catch up with you. I needed that. I think I skipped it too fast. My feet almost don't hurt anymore, too. I guess Myra decided that I learned a lesson? Man, I'm famished. Getting your butt kicked works up an appetite. Try not to lose too many times, then. I hear Beowulfs have a taste for love handles. Huh? What was that? That uniform. She's a transfer student here for the Vital Festival, isn't she? Her hair color reminds me a bit of Penny, but the feeling she gives off is completely different. Also, Penny would never make that kind of joke. Considering the grinder Professor Goodwitch puts us through, I wouldn't be able to get fat even if I wanted to. I know, right? And I thought my professor back in Atlas was strict. Oh, you're from Atlas? One of my teammates is from Atlas as well. Oh, I know. She's actually why I approached you, honestly. Huh? She approached me for Penny? My name is Neon Cat. David D. Begus. That's gonna take some getting used to. So you know Penny? Not personally, but I'm on a super secret mission to get some information for her. A secret mission? And why can't you tell her directly? Because there's the risk that General Ironwood may get to know about it too. Ah, I see. I guess just like Headmaster Osborne, General Ironwood isn't someone we can trust with everything. Who is the information from, and why did they give it to you? It's from Penny's father. You should have seen my face when my scroll went off with an unknown number. I was like, who are you? And how did you get my number? And are you a stalker? And he contacted me because General Ironwood doesn't take me seriously. Huh? I see. Because he doesn't take her seriously, he doesn't keep an eye on her the way he would someone he'd expect something out of. Although, why doesn't he take you seriously? I mean, each school handpicked only a handful of teams, so that means your team is exceptional, no? Yeah, but the general thinks that my team got to where it is despite me, not with me. Oh, but I'll show him. I'll show everyone. Seems like a touchy subject for her, even if it doesn't interest me. What could cause people to overlook her so? Anyway, ready to memorize? They're 2 sentences. Oh, shoot. I don't really understand them myself, but it sounded important. Shoot. Alright, the first sentence is the one you need to keep from Penny as well. It says the limit is 3 minutes. The limit is 3 minutes? The limit of what? I don't understand, but I guess that's the point, huh? And the second sentence is the sandwiches are no longer safe. This makes even less sense, but I guess it will for Penny. Although, you said I should keep the first one from her entirely? That's what he said. What's the point of telling me then? Well, I think this is something that Penny, for some reason or another, wouldn't be able to keep secret. So maybe it's something you need to tell her when she needs to know? And how am I supposed to know when that will be? Beats me. I don't even know what he was talking about. Ugh, but I'm so curious. It sounds important. I know, right? Well, no use in dwelling on it. Yeah, I'm still hungry anyway. You coming too? Oh, you don't know the half of it. Love handles, here we come. I'll find a voice eventually. And that was the end of it, sir. Our attackers let it slip that his leader is a Beacon graduate. So that at least gives us something to go on. Van Goth. Headmaster, sir, this is getting more serious than we thought it would be. It could be. Indeed it has. I won't go as far as saying that every hunter who has trained at Beacon has gone on to grow into a morally outstanding person. But this is unprecedented. Sir, I doubt that this has been a recent change, but maybe we will be able to find some hints on this file in the student archives. I figured you'd keep some sort of archive, sir. It was an easy guess. That's not what my surprise is for, Miss Ivory. I'm sorry to say those archives are off limits to you and your team. Headmaster, I understand the need for privacy and secrecy, but it is just the one file. We won't be going rummaging through the archives. I appreciate your consideration, Miss Ivory, but what I mean is, you and your team are to stop researching Wesser Van Goth and his association with Mr. D. Cabigas altogether. Sir, with all due respect, I need a good explanation. When I first accepted Mr. D. Cabigas and Miss Polendina to Beacon, I did so for 3 reasons. One was to give you and Miss Demerot teammates to better integrate you into the student populace. The second was because I had a suspicion about Mr. D. Gabegas's dang it, origins. The third is not for your ears. But with each new detail revealed about his nature, I now understand that none of my theories apply. Mr. D. Gabegas's nature is completely uncharted territory for me, his enemies complete unknowns. And that has never happened before, not with things tied to the past of Remnant. Sir, that's precisely why we need to know more intel. That's what you have the orphans for. Indeed. But Miss Polendina and Mr. D. Gabegas are not orphans. We cannot risk their lives. Sir, you could try that on someone not involved. Their lives are already at risk. We've been attacked. Evelyn almost died. Because you were training without supervision outside of school grounds. As long as you avoid straying outside our protection, no further harm will come to you. Or we'll be caught completely unguarded, pants around our ankles. It will not be left alone, Miss Ivory. The topic will simply receive attention at a later date, after we've cleared up another incubant situation. Oh, really? That sounds fantastic. Except for the part where Howard was able to move in and out of Beacon as he wanted. I do not trust the faculty's ability to protect us while we sit on our headmaster. But I've never heard that word in my life. Fine. Keep your archives. I'll go inform my team of your decision. Dismissed. Indeed, and that is why I don't need you bringing further attention and enemies my way, Miss Ivory. Okay. Oh, whoops. Oh, shoot, it's my channel. Oh, wait. Wasting Owlsman kind of took a lot out of me. And Jack. There's really nothing else to do. Let's get strong. What are my stats? What's the difference between toughness and endurance? Alright, what's next? Oh boy. Choices. Is there really nothing else for me to do? Ah. 3 things. Oh boy. Not complaining. Anything we can buy? No. Alright. I'm conflicted. I didn't have something to do in the... Or was it mess hall? Where was it? Oh, okay. This is Gwen. I don't know what this is. I guess I can... In the meanwhile, Ruby and Weiss. Weiss, what the heck was that? What the heck was what exactly? That whole thing with David. Oh, that? Nothing. Excuse me. Nothing much. I just thought you'd be welcome to help in diffusing the situation, considering the moment of foot in mouth. The help? You framed it as if I'm a complete idiot. Oh, I assure you that wasn't my intention. I thought recounting some of your earlier mishaps may make David realize you're just prone to bumbling and not thinking too much of the incident. I guess that's fair. No, wait. That still makes it sound like I'm a moron. Nah, just scatterbrained. And anyway, why do you care? Because I don't want David to think I'm a moron. Specifically David, Well, yeah, you were making me look like a moron in front of him. Who else would I care about thinking of me as a moron in that situation? Right, I guess that makes sense. It's not like you'd be particularly close to him to the point of valuing his opinion about others. Right, that'd be like thinking that the fact he helped you with your shopping gives you some kind of special bond with him. What are they getting at? He also helped me with the problem concerning my family name, FYI. Big surprise, you just can't help shoving your big fat surname in people's faces, can you? Oh, I guess having something to take pride into is a novelty to you. I take plenty of pride in many things, thank you very much. Like your total lack of fashion sense, you runaway scarecrow. Or does dressing like a normal person bother you, you anorexic snowman? What did you just call me? Oh, they're still here. Aren't you going to say anything? I like living, thank you very much. What about you? I'd probably be biased. Don't want to single any of the two out. This music is really intense for the situation. There you have it then. Oh, look at me. I'm Weishni, stand in awe of my split ends and flat chest. Hi everyone, I'm Ruby Rose. I'm so ashamed of my body, you can hardly see my neck. Oh boy. Oh, welcome back, David. Hey, Penny. Speaking of which, I should probably tell her about what Neon said to me. Jack and Evelyn are finishing with the dishes in the kitchen. I see. Speaking of cooking, Penny, I have a message for you from your father.
What?
My father? But how did he contact you? That's not important. He wanted to tell you this. The sandwiches are no longer safe. Oh, I see. Is something wrong? What does it mean? It's about a loss of privacy. It's nothing too bad, but a loss of maybe Penny and her father had a way of talking to each other without the general knowing about it. The general controls your communications? Not exactly. It's just that he has the only means of contacting my father, but in front of the general, I can't talk to him as I'd like to. I see. I'm sorry, Penny. For what? You had no hand in this. But I can see that it makes you sad, and I don't like seeing you sad. Well, maybe you could... Sorry, Penny, but whatever you wanted to ask him to do, we'll have to wait until after I'm asleep. It was nothing overtly sexual. You sure? I thought you were finally ready. No. I just wanted maybe a hug? Maybe, she says. What monster would deny her a hug? In that case, feel free to do it while I'm awake. But returning to the matter at hand, the headmaster denied me access to the student archives. Tisk. Typical. He denied us? But why? He wants to handle this investigation on his own, since a Beacon alumnus is involved. Also, it seems like we've reached a point where even he can't predict what's going to happen next. We're in completely uncharted territory. I can see that, but we're directly involved in this. Our lives have already been placed in danger, and we can't even know about this guy. We can't stay on the defensive. Looks like that's exactly what he wants us to do. I didn't tell him about our source, though. Good? I mean, There's the risk he would cut us off from that as well somehow. But still, guts, darn it. We're the ones being targeted by these guys. We're being endangered because of something we don't even know everything about. Shouldn't we at least know all we can about our attackers to better defend ourselves? I can say I approve of this course of action. He's probably thinking what it'd look like if it got out that our former Beacon student is behind attacks on current Beacon students. And that he had affiliations with the criminal underworld when he was still in school. Affiliations that I bet went completely unnoticed. So he prefers to sweep as much as he can under the rug to save face? More than that, the headmaster seems to already have his attention on something else. So he will not do anything that may bring more to his table. Where does that leave us? One thing we can do is look up his old address in Vale. His old address? Oh, of course. Care to elaborate? As hands-off as Ospen can be, I doubt he would fail to notice one of his students coming in and going to Vale regularly, oftentimes staying out to the crack of dawn. If not him, Professor Goodwitch surely would know. Surely would. I'm getting tired. Are we on Thursday or Wednesday? Oh right, I didn't think about that.
Uh-huh.
So it's safe to assume that he wasn't living in the dormitories at the time. Yeah, so I was thinking that on Sunday we could look it up in Vale. If he was renting an apartment, he must have left a trace. But even if we find his old apartment, what would we even do with it? Some neighbors who may remember him. Maybe something left that wasn't removed by new tenants. It's a long shot, but it's the only one we have. Barring a forceful look at the school archive. Which I doubt we would even be able to accomplish. Darn it, Ozpin. We're way too involved to be left out of the loop like this. Oh boy. Okay, no more. I mean, more, but today's the day that the old teacher comes back, but it's certainly a new teacher for me. This Professor Peach is the official teacher for the desk class, but she was on maternity leave, and now she's back. But I don't understand why Ruby and some more students I noticed over the days seem to dread the prospect.
The general feelings of the students seem to be split about this professor.
I know, right? Maybe she's really strict? Stricter than Professor Goodwitch? Strict enough to keep even Ruby in check? That would explain why she is so glum while Weiss is so excited. Although, considering that dust is Weiss's favorite subject, it could also be because she's good at her job. Well, the mystery is about to be solved. She's here and... That's pretty eccentric clothing. I mean, most hunters dress eccentrically, but our teachers always seem the exception to the rule. A good morning to all of you children. Let me begin by saying... Yay, more Bunny Void art. Oh, Doctor. It's good to be back. Welcome back, Professor Peach. Wow, Weiss, never pegged you as a teacher's fangirl. Thanks, Miss Shani. And Miss Rose, I see you're looking as glum as ever as the prospect of my lessons. Sorry, Professor. I just ate something bad at breakfast. Miss Rose, you couldn't lie to save your life. Never change, unless you have to. Well, was that an insult, a compliment, or a suggestion? Or maybe all three together? Also, Miss Goodwitch told me that 4 new students joined while I was on leave. May I ask Team J to stand up? That's us. Penny and I stand up, and a couple of rows behind us, Jack and Evelyn follow suit. She observes us for a few seconds, without asking us to introduce ourselves. You are certainly a colorful I can say this. Agglomerate. Probably not right. Like crystals of raw dust, have you managed to catch up with the rest of the class? Yes,
Yes, Miss Peach. The other students have been very helpful in that regard.
Weiss in particular was very kind to me. I see Weiss' eyes widen with the tail of my eye, and immediately after she beams. Yeah, no doubt. She cares a lot about what this particular teacher thinks of her. Very good, which means we can go even further now, and explore the mysteries of dust together. The mysteries of dust? I say out loud as well as we all take our seats again. Indeed, Mr. D. Cabigas. I guess my students have gotten you used to a normal curriculum, didn't he? Textbook study on the nature of dust and its various uses on the battlefield. My lessons are a bit different. And they're also the reason why Miss Rose can't be 100% happy about my return despite being a sweetheart. That's not true. I must insist, Miss Rose, if you were the sugar content in an alcoholic beverage, you'd make a health hazard. Penny, what the heck does that mean?
The potency of alcoholic beverages depends on their sugar content. So by making it a health hazard, we can surmise that Ruby is the equivalent of a great amount of sugar.
Huh. Alcohol's sweet? Oh. But I don't think Ruby is going to be able to fully get it. What do I say to that? You smile and take the compliment, dunce. Now, Miss Shani, she's not that dense. My metaphors aren't for everyone. I so need to write this down. Anyway, for today, we'll forego practice. Let's see where you got to with the curriculum. Alrighty then. So, thoughts?
She seems competent and affable. Witty, but not in a nasty way.
This is the first time I've heard about practice in dust classes for hunters. Dust usage is covered in combat class.
And I love how she manages to compliment and insult people in the same sentence. That takes skill.
I really like her clothes. Well, you said everything else there was to say.
Not the point, partner.
Oh, that's why. I'm glad to know that you find my fashion sense aesthetically pleasing, Mr. D. Cabigas. Hello, Professor. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. Awful timing on my part.
On the contrary, I'd call it perfect.
Shut up, Evelyn. Anyway, I wanted to know if you'd like to have lunch with me, Team Jade.
Don't teachers have their own lounge?
Indeed, but just like you had to catch up on the curriculum, I have a responsibility to catch up on knowing my students. Also, I can't deny being curious about you a lot. Glinda only briefly hinted at your situation, but it sounds intriguing.
I see.
Gosh, this is kind of embarrassing. Having lunch in the mess hall with a professor?
We'd be more than happy to have you, Professor.
Excellent. I will reach you in a couple of minutes. I got a blackboard to tidy up.
This could actually be to our advantage.
I concur.
She seems to be at ease in mingling with students.
Hopefully, she's not in the gray-haired asshole's inner circle.
Alrighty then. Professor Peach, huh? She seems... I like her. She reminds me of a teacher I once had, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Do I really? Am I free? Huh. I guess so. I can kind of guess what speed does. That's like dodging and stuff, right? And then mind... I have no idea. But, let's level up. Oh, shoot. Toughness. Alright. Last time I checked, I have 2 more things to look at. Right. Oh, shoot. Just in case. Alright. So, I have a date with someone who's not either of my girlfriends. And I still don't know why. So, Evelyn, mind explaining why you insisted I go on a date with Gwen? Well, I just felt bad for her, considering you thought it was just a joke, some kind of dare. But still, you did agree to it before we got together, no? That's true, but I mean, I can't imagine what it must feel like, being rejected by 50 different boys. I bet that once she got over the surprise, this must have mean a lot to her. Yes, it probably does, but Evelyn, are you absolutely sure about this? Yes, I am. And you, Penny? If Evelyn is okay with it, so am I. And you, David? What are your feelings on the matter? Well, I guess I also feel bad for her, so as long as you're okay with it. I am, I swear. Knock yourself out. But don't be too harsh on her. Sure. So you're not going to share your deep-seated feelings of insecurity with him? I don't have anything like that. I think you do. Your vitals tell me you're not at all comfortable with the thought of David going on a date with this Gwen. So if you are, what makes you push yourself to tell him otherwise and allow this to happen? Penny, don't you think I may have come on too strong with David? When that girl Gwen asked David out on a date, I think I may have panicked. I don't regret what I did, but I can't help but think that maybe if I had gone about it normally instead of just shoving my tongue down his throat, we wouldn't be together right now. You got scared? Yes, but that's no excuse, is it? I mean, this girl has had more rejections than I've had colds, and yet she's still... I see. So in the spirit of fairness, you want both David and Gwen to experience this normal date of theirs. Yes, I see. But why haven't you shared this with David? I'm sure he'd understand. Because I'm afraid he'd agree. Oh boy, Friday. I'm almost there. Oh, what the heck? I don't remember setting this ringtone. Okay. I got a new text message. I wonder who it could be from. Well, I can check them whenever I want. I just need to access the text area on my phone. Alrighty then. Oh, I've been lied to. Well, he did say later. Ah. Okay, I needed that break. Still no messages. Alright. I don't think there's... Oh shoot. What is my order at? It's not too bad, is it? I kinda wanna get to 500, but... YOLO. Well. Alright, that leaves us with the library, right? Yeah, that seems right. Weird, the corridors are always so empty at night. So peaceful. It's weird that there's so few students walking around at night. I'd expect at least couples. Then again, code dorms. If you have a room, you don't need to sneak around. You go out because you want to, not because you need to. And since there's not much to do at night. Huh? What's that sound? That's... What even is that? I don't think I've ever... Hi, David. What the Why so serious? You never seen a pair of rollerblades? I have no idea what those are. Also, who are you? Say what? What do you mean you don't know? Oh, wait. It's not that you don't know me. It's that you don't recognize me. We've met before? How the heck do you make that sound? What if I tell you that the sandwiches aren't safe? The sandwiches... Oh my god, it's your neon cat? The one and only. For the love of... She's almost unrecognizable. The hairdo, the dye, the attire... It's like she's become a completely different person, at least on the outside. So you've never seen a pair of rollerblades, or did I make you forget? The former. Anyway, what are you doing? Getting some training in. Training? My rollerblades aren't just a cool way to move around. They're part of my fighting style. David, what did we talk about? Unpractical weapons. You mean she wears those while fighting? But how? They don't look that reliable on uneven terrain, though. Ooh, observant. I have a way around that, though. Don't worry. I see. So your fighting style relies on rollerblades. And one more thing. Although it's hard to get some real practice in for that. I mean, I can do it on my own, but you can't really value the efficiency without a partner, you know? You mean you can't find someone to help you with that? Not even your teammates? Yep, they tried, but they couldn't take it. How so? Well, I guess people don't like getting insulted, but that's the whole point. They don't like getting insulted? Indeed, for what we are talking about, the noble art of trash talking. Oh shoot. Sorry, but how is trash talking of any use in battle? I could ask the same about... Okay. Excuse... Oh no. An opening. Dang, I didn't know David... Never mind. Point taken. Hunters train for facing Grim and other miscellaneous dangers daily, but they never know how to react to some ridding. I see, but what about Grim? That's advanced theory. Why? You interested? Honestly, yeah. The ability to make someone lose their cool and more, that's not to be taken lightly. Well, I am looking for a partner, so where could we go to insult each other without being seen? What about the amphitheater? That way we can also practice while fighting. Good idea. This time of the day? Works for me. Just come look me up whenever you feel like throwing insults at each other. She doesn't exactly make it sound like a good time, but as she said, that's the point, isn't it? Anyway, I should go back to my room. Okay. Saturday. What to do, what to do. Huh. That's... I didn't have hard choices. I can't go down the list. Or my usual list. I guess... Oh, shoot. Ugh, I'm so bored. 5 minutes away from stabbing one of these numbskulls with a stiletto. That little toe-smashing hellion. Why is she acting like I'm her friend? Seriously, when did we develop a relationship where she can just randomly complain to me about her boredom? Ugh, should I even answer her? Oh, whatever. It's just texting. Also, if I can't prevent manslaughter, a text is a small price to pay. Sorry to hear that, but shouldn't you be working right now? And send. If she can't speak, I can only imagine how she must feel. Although that didn't stop her from demanding attention from people so far. Alrighty then. Alright, list. Can't do any of those. Done. Huh, I guess it's Nora. Then again, I'm a little curious. Alright. Such a nice day. I think I'll go on a I'm indecisive. I'll just edit and post or something, I don't know. See if Nora has time for that cooking lesson. We've got the entire morning. Let's see if her kitchen is free. Hey, not Ren. Is this going to become a thing? Maybe. I feel the pancake recipe disappearing from my memories. No. I held the phone away from my abused ear. She actually went and shouted into the phone. Resist pancakes. I'm coming to rescue you. Nora, I was joking. Ow. I just wanted to know if you were available for the lesson. This morning works. The kitchen is also available. Talking about a 180, little devil. So, I'll see you there? Don't be late. I got vocal cords for days. Hopefully there's no more loud noises involved this morning. Good morning. You're David, if I'm not mistaken. Hi, and I guess you're Ren? Lai Ren, yes. So this is Nora's partner and her bestie, as she says. He looks quite different from most of the guys I've met up until now. Blech. Starting from his clothes and ending with the fact that he's, well, he's very pretty. So, I hope you're prepared for your cooking lesson. Kind of. Although, I hope I'm not overstepping my boundaries. You're the one who keeps her diet in check, right? You're very considerate. Please, come in. I do keep Nora in check, yes. She's not a kid, but she has a habit of doing what she wants and when she feels like it. Living life to the fullest, so to speak. Which includes gorging on her favorite food. Among other things, her metabolism is high enough to not have to worry much about her weight, but she is still vulnerable to stomach aches. So, why don't you mind if I teach her how to cook pancakes? You will find out at your own expense. Well, that doesn't sound ominous at all. Hey, not Ren. Kitchen's ready. Please call me by name. What exactly is this about not Ren? I call him not Ren because he's not Ren, also known as the meanie who won't teach me how to cook pancakes. Nora, you've never asked me to teach you to cook pancakes. Would you teach me how to cook pancakes? Stop saying the word pancakes. Ha, sorry Nora, I wouldn't. See what I mean? That's why he's not Ren. By that logic, you could also call me not Ruby, not Blake, or not Evelyn. Why would I ever call you that? That's silly. Well, enough dilly-dallying. The kitchen awaits. Huh. Welcome to my life. Have fun. So, where do we start? Alright, calm down, David. It's just cooking. Don't let yourself be swept up in her pace and you'll be fine. So first of all, we have to make the batter. Got any whiskers? Got them. And the flour, eggs, milk, oil, and a pinch of salt. Salt, but the pancakes are sweet. But not too sweet, right? Ooh. And now you need to stir it like this until everything's mixed properly. I see. So no bubbles and pieces floating. Exactly. Everything's going fine so far. Good. Now she didn't prepare a skillet or anything. I should get on that. Wanna try while I grab what we need to do later? Sure. Alright, let's see where they keep their stuff. It's getting harder to whip. You can add a little more milk. Okay. Alright, here's a skillet. Yeah, this should do nicely. It's still taking too much. Yeah, it can be tiring, but it's just a matter of finding the right and let's try it with more force. Nora, it may make it easier to stir. If you go too fast, you risk... Oh boy. Yeah, this... Whoops, sorry. Calm down, David. It's a simple mishap. It happens. I mean, I don't think there's... should have been enough batter in that mix to cover my face like this, but it happens. Let's try that again. No. You can't add chocolate chips. But I like chocolate chip pancakes the best. Nor we've barely managed to make the batter for normal pancakes and you had to change clothes. Let's stick to the basics for now. Ah. Oh boy. Hi, Red. Welcome back. Welcome back. Well, don't you look chipper. Something good happen? Someone is teaching Nora how to cook pancakes. Is this why he agreed to this? Nora? Cooking? Yes. Here, see, once the skillet is hot enough, you put a layer of butter on it so that the batter doesn't stick when it's time to flip it. Not to be rude, but I guess he doesn't really know Nora, right? Not that well, no. It's still sticking. I don't want to ruin the pancakes. Give it a few more seconds. This side is not properly cooked yet. So he doesn't know that Nora and things that require patience don't mix well. No, but he should be learning about it right around... Oh, shoot. Then let's make it hotter. Nora, it's not an electric stove. We can't make it any... Holy... Wow, too hot, too hot. God's almighty, how did you even do that? That's interesting. Does Nora produce her own electricity? Later, we've got to put it out. No, we've got to... What are you doing with that skillet? Why would you do that? Ren? Yes, John? Please don't enjoy this too much. It's still your partner in our kitchen. I know. But it does feel good seeing someone else deal with one of her moments of high motivation for once. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Nora, are you alright? I put out the fire. Not all of it, but why would you even try to put out a fire by hitting it? Why not? It worked. I think her aura didn't protect her on principle, like, I refuse to shield this dolt from something like this. Although, I don't think we can cook anymore today. Ow. Well, that's a freaking understatement. Want me to put out the rest? Pretty please. It kind of hurts to move. Hold still. So yeah, that was an experience. And if I never see a pancake again, it will still be too soon. Sorry, it's all my fault. Ren always told me that I should learn to take things more slowly, but I can't really deny that. Yeah, I bet you never want to see me again. Oh, but I'll admit, I've also had fun. Really? The kind of fun you get out of being in the presence of something absurd and choosing to laugh instead of cry, but I guess she's not that bad to hang around. Really, but please, no more cooking lessons. Promise. Maybe next time we can, maybe exercise together? I can help you with that. You mean like working out? Yep. Well, if what happened in the kitchen is anything to go by, she's pretty strong, so she must know her workouts. Sure. Alrighty then, it's a deal. Did he just agree to work out with Nora? Yes. Yes, he did. The poor, misguided fool. You're now friends with Nora Valkyrie. Alright, that makes 5 friends. Alrighty then, that would end that episode. Thank you for watching. Oh, I almost forgot. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I think we got 1 like last video. Let's make it 2. Consider supporting all these cool people.